Hi, today I'm going to show you the numerous ways you can tie a hair scarf for a really nice glamorous 1940s. No, I can't. I need to write a script. Okay. Okie dokie. So, starting by sectioning off the front of my hair from the midpoint of my crown, just to either side of my forehead, so my fringe section and a tiny bit more. And then I'm using a rat tail comb. Is that what they're called? Yeah, it is, to slightly back comb the base of my hair, moving in a C-shaped motion, and then pulling back and pumping it up. Pump up the jam. Just securing with a bobby pin on either side. So I've got a lovely little pompadour, and the rest of my hair taking into a ponytail, but I'm not going to pull it all the way through, just halfway on the last round, and then really pull and fan out that ponytail. This is going to be a mock beehive, no one gonna know, bouffant should I say. So the scarf, a great big cotton square of fabric, that's all it is. I bought a few meters of fabric that I was going to make into a dress. I didn't make it into a dress, instead I cut a square of it and I'm using it as a hair scarf. The benefit of using a cotton scarf is that it has a structure of its own. Chiffon scarves kind of cling to your hair too much, so they don't hide anything, whereas these cotton ones, you can literally put anything underneath them and it looks nice. Can you see how my hair resembles a beehive at the back there? So all I've done is tied the scarf in a knot behind my pompadour in front of the ponytail, and I have kind of like a mock beehive type thing going on. If it was a chiffon scarf, it would cling to the back of my head and it would be obvious that I didn't have any kind of intricate hairstyle underneath the scarf, but with the cotton scarf you can't tell that. So for this second one, pulling my hair right up onto the top of my head and forming a bun as close to the top of my head as possible. I want it nice and flat, so I'm smooshing it down with my palm as I twist with my other hand. You can either secure this with a band. If you think your band is going to push the bun up too much, you can use bobby pins just to kind of catch the bun and then push into the base of the bun, which will secure it nicely to the top of your head. Again, you don't need to worry about anything being neat at the back. Now this is my very much loved poodle hairpiece from I Crave Beauty on eBay. I've had it for about 4 years. It's so good. It's got a drawstring at the back, creates the perfect poodle look. Really lovely curls if you style it in that way. This time I don't really have to worry about the curls on the top and making them look perfect, because I'm going to tie the scarf over the top. Again, in a rectangular fashion, I'm putting the scarf to the back of my head, bringing it up over the top of the poodle, and again just tying it in a knot. And you wouldn't believe kind of everything that it covers up. It just looks like I've done a nice fancy hairstyle underneath, or I've set my hair or bothered to curl my hair, which I 100% haven't. You've seen it's just in a flat, boring old bun, but the curls poke through the front and look like a nice little poodle affair. The sides of the scarf this time I'm spreading out so there's not too much bulk on the side of my head, and then again just knotting. You do sometimes have to fold. If you've got a pattern scarf, you need to fold kind of the edges of the scarf in case you're not, because you don't want to show the underneath side if the scarf isn't patterned on both sides. And then just a simple knot in the back, and then poking the tails of the knot up into the scarf. And again, because the cotton is a little bit thicker than any kind of chiffon or silk scarf, it just hides all that jazz, and you can just faff around with the curls to make them look pretty at the front. Great for dirty hair days, great when your hair's fuzzy or frizzy or it just hasn't worked. Okay, third go. Again, sectioning that front section of hair, twisting and pumping it up, and then again just securing with a bobby pin on either side. Now this is the way I love to do a mock French pleat. You take 2 fingers, pass your hair over it, and as you're twisting around you pull up. Now this isn't a particularly neat one, but it does not have to be because I'm going to cover it up in a scarf, but it makes my hair quite flat to my head and easy to cover up. I will link to a video down below where I make a beautiful mock French roll like this. Looks much neater, very pretty. Okay, this time the scarf goes right over and I'm going to pin it just behind that pompadour. As you can see, just a bobby pin on each side to secure it to my head, and then the tails come up, and again just tie it in a knot behind the pomp. Obviously this could be a suicide roll and not a pompadour, it could be a victory roll or a bumper bang, however you wish to style your hair, but this is a fantastic option if again your hair is somehow not okay to show. It covers the entirety of your head, or if you're decorating and you don't want to get any paint on your hair, just do a nice big knot in the centre and tuck the ends underneath, kind of push the ends back into the knot. Number 4, again sectioning off the front bit of my hair in a triangle or inverted V shape or U shape if you wish, whatever you're most comfortable with. It's my fringe and a little bit more, and then I'm putting the rest of my hair up into a ponytail, nice high up ponytail, and then taking a bun donut. This one's from the pound shop, it's a huge one, it's very soft, not very firm. I'm squishing it as you can see and putting over a hairband to keep it in a kind of sausage shape. I'm then going to wrap my ponytail towards my face around this squished up bun donut, just rolling it down towards my head, holding it with one hand and pinning each side to my head with the other. I think you know where this is going. I'm going to spread the hair over the bun donut so you can't see it. Again, not particularly worrying about bits sticking out because I'm going to cover it with a scarf. I've just popped one more bobby pin in there to secure the hair down onto my head, and then tying the scarf around with a knot. This looks so much like a beehive, and it's much neater as well than the first style I showed you where I just pulled my ponytail through. This one really does look like there's something clever going on underneath the scarf. Again, I'm flattening the sides of the scarf, no, the tails of the scarf, flattening them to the sides of my head because I don't really want volume to the side but volume to the top. And again, just a knot will suffice at the back, and poking the ends in. I'm going to make this star extra secure. Remember, I've got a bun form in the back there, so it's nice and secure, and I'm going to make it extra secure by making a little fringe roll with another piece of a bun donut which has been cut up. This is truly autumn friendly hair. There's no wind that's going to blow this style down, not with 2 bun forms and a scarf. A wee bit of L-net also helps, but yeah, winterproof. Again, just for this 5th style now, slamming my hair to the back of my head. Again, it really doesn't matter, I've kind of half twisted it, I'm just smooshing it down, and then the back, the front section, can just go flat to my head and pin it. The scarf goes all the way over, and you need to grab each tail as close to your forehead as possible. So you have two sides. You then cross them over and just keep on doing that. Just keep twisting them around each other, almost like, kind of like when you're doing a towel turban when you've washed your hair, but not quite, but the same kind of deal. You're taking the 2 sides and you're just twisting them around. You're now going to make these into a circle shape on the front of your head, close to your forehead, a bun almost out of the scarf, pulling nice and tight. And if you have a nice grippy material like this cotton, you just push the tail into the knot and it will just stay there. You can secure obviously with bobby pins at the back, try and cover them as best you can. This again is a great easy hair cover up. 6th, are we on number 6 now? Mental. Crossing over and then twisting and pulling down. It's like a little crossover knot. Very 1940s. Annoyed at that sticking up bit of hair there at the back that I couldn't see in my mirror, but never mind. Again, just tucking in the ends. I've already forgotten what number I'm up to. Is this 7? Oh, did I just say 7? I don't know, I can't remember. Oh my goodness. This time we are making sure that your scarf is folded into a triangle, and you're putting the base of the triangle at the back of your neck and pulling the tip of the triangle over. You shall then have 3 tails. The 2 side ones you take over the middle and tie a knot. You then take the middle section and fold it back on itself and kind of poke it under the knot that you've just made. Obviously fix it up so that it's as voluminous or as small as you like, and you then tie the tails again behind your little head. You can adorn your hair scarf with what you see fit. If you have a plainer scarf, flowers always look beautiful, but I didn't worry with mine because it already was quite a busy looking scarf, so I just leave it as is. These always look really lovely with earrings, I find, but do you know what? I have many holes in my ears, but they have closed up, every single one of them, so I'm without earring holes. Okay, another style with the triangular shaped scarf, the point of the triangle over your face, and you take the 2 tail ends up and again knot them tight to your head. The tighter you get it, the more secure the headscarf, obviously. You're then going to fold each tail in succession in towards the knot and tuck it in. You'll need to do a little bit of finessing with regards to the volume and the shape of the scarf and how it suits you, but you can just poke it in. They're very forgiving. That's why I love this kind of colourful scarf, actually, because it is very forgiving. A plainer scarf might not be quite so, but you never know. Give it a go if you want to wear a plain one. Just tucking those 3 ends in turn, folding them back and tucking them into the knot that you've already made. It's almost haphazard, you know. You just go with it. See what happens on the day, and it means that every day, every time you do it, it's different, which is nice. I mean, you don't need to aim for perfection. Again, you just roll it down, tuck it in, see how it looks. If you like it, awesome. If not, do it again, because it really doesn't take very long at all. With this one, it does take quite. I wanted to keep in the kind of the tucking and the folding process, just to show that it's not all straight away. It doesn't kind of just miraculously happen that your scarf looks good. You have to kind of work with it and tuck the ends in and make sure it looks as nice as you want it to. So again, with the similar kind of shape, the triangular scarf, you knot again in the centre, and this time you roll back the centre first and tuck it into the knot, and then you're going to wind the other tails around across the front of your head as low as you wish them to go over your forehead, and then knot them at the back. This creates a kind of big giant knot at the front, and again it's really nice and secure. And again, you just tuck the folds as you go and arrange it in, you know, if it's too pointy, make it rounder. If it's more, if you want it higher, you can pull on the scarf, but you can just tuck the ends in again as you see fit. So this is the final style for this video. I really hope that you like the styles. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think. Don't forget to join me over on Facebook and Instagram for more Fitfully Vintage stuff. Thank you ever so much for watching. See you later. Bye.